Worship, praise, obey the three reunited, one most powerful, God, Team Quo 2, and the Son of God.
Charlie.
He knows his name.
Charlie.
3 years ago, I was randomly in my parents' backyard and see this little thing just going back and forth.
Charlie.
It took me about a week and a half for me to actually approach him. I would just keep on trying and trying and trying, and all of a sudden it became really natural. It's really cool. And now he has a new friend. I call him Buddy. He got comfortable just because Charlie was there.
High five. Freeze.
It's crazy how much he understands.
Charlie, freeze.
He would sometimes sit next to me, just enjoy the nature, enjoy company. He would not even take peanuts. It's moments like those that are so touching to me, and I'm sure to him as well.
Charlie, show people what you can do. Make a smiley face.
It's the little things that count.
With a carefully planned vegan diet, you can succeed in whatever athletic discipline, whatever sport you're willing to take part in. Plants have all the protein you need to be strong, healthy, and competitive. Tom Butts, vegan.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc. Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Műsoraink sok nyelvet tartalmaznak. Kérjük, tekintse meg itt suprememastertv.com/schedule és suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message, titled How Easy to Save Yourself, Part 6 of 15 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on June 9th, 2025.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira, vegan, the beloved prophet Muhammad, vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness. Wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world, where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters.
At this time, every evil thing, every bad thing just keeps coming out. All the bad groups that used to be powerful, even the best star and the best populists, knowing powerful president this and prince that, they all become exposed, just like in the sunlight. So everything fake, everything not real. Any bad level or bad intention will all be exposed. In this period of the world, a very dangerous and very unique time of destruction. So you will not be able to run away anywhere. You will be exposed also. If not, then you will have trouble or an accident or die without even knowing in advance. So I'm just trying to tell you the truth, hoping you really will be humble enough and intelligent enough to listen and to change to your real self. And then the Buddha will bless you, God might bless you and make you more enlightened, and then who knows, you can really become a real teacher. But also it depends on your karma and your past lives. To the Buddha, it took many lifetimes in order to return to Buddhahood again for the last time as Sakyamuni Buddha. They don't just come from anywhere, any little town, big city somewhere, and then suddenly claim themselves to be Buddha or hint it so that the follower will call them a Buddha. It's not like that. You have to have something. You have to know how to go back to which heaven and take your followers any different levels. It depends on their karma. And you have to bring them to hell to rescue their sinful relatives and friends who are stuck down there. Maugayayana had to go to hell to rescue his mother. But even him, he could not. He's the number one magical monk in the Buddha's discipleship, one of the best 10. But then even him, he could not rescue his mother. The food that he wanted to offer to his mother, even out of his love and his filial duty, still she could not swallow. It all became hot, burning red coal and burnt her. And even then her karma could not be cleansed by such a suffering. It had to take all the Buddhas, monks, praying for her. for many, many days and taking big offerings from Maugayayana in order to dissolve her sins. And after that, she could go to Sita heaven. Even some of the Buddha's best monks who were next to the real Buddha could not do it. So, who do you think you are, huh? Claiming to be Buddha. Shameless. Stop it. Return to the true self, to the truth, whoever you are. I repeat again. You turn, go study Buddhism, and find a great enlightened master to dilute your sins and help you to become a saint. Okay? Good luck. It's okay for you to claim that you are anything. The Buddha or Prince of Heaven come down, whatever. It's nothing because you know you are lying. You know you're lying. You know you are not that. You know you haven't reached anything. The whole universe knows that. Maybe a little bit of black magic from some low-level demon who gave it to you so that he could use you to mislead people, to blind the innocent faithful. They believe you in that. Buddha is not that, okay? Even if you teach Qigong and all that, I met many Qigong masters. Even I told you one of my monk disciples, he's very, very real Qigong master. Not only can you put a spear and push it into his throat and it doesn't cut, but he can even lay on top of broken glass and people punch him, pump him, put things and beat him up from the stomach down. And when he gets up, no broken glass came into his back where he lay on. He never claimed himself a Buddha. He followed me. He brought his wife and his 2 kids to follow me. All of them became monks, and they are still there now. All of them. The 2 kids, I have nourished them until they're very big now. Big and strong. And working for the world, quietly. And their father now is a high-level bodhisattva, but he never said anything. He's very humble, very quiet, and just does any work in our company in order to earn an honest living so that he's not relying on anybody's donations. I don't allow them to have any donations or any worship from the people he gave initiation in my name. When I allow, and with my power, of course, in God's benevolence, by the grace of God, I can do all that, and they can do all that. And so, even if we have just a little ability by training, we can't just jump up and say, oh, I'm a Buddha. That is really a lie, a big lie. I remind you again, go read the Buddhist Sutra. See what the Buddha say about this kind of people like you.
After Ananda had repeated the question 3 times, the Buddha told him, after my nirvana, when the Dharma is about to extinct, the 5 mortal sins will follow the world, and the demonic way will flourish exceedingly. The demons will become monks to spoil and wreck my way. They will wear like mundane people's dress, also with sash for monks. They will delight to show off multicolored precept sash or kashaya. They will drink wine and eat meat, killing living things in their desire for fine flavors. They will not have compassionate minds and will hate and envy each other. The ultimate extinction of the Dharma Sutra.
You have no compassion. You replied to reporter that you eat anything, proudly implying that because you have reached very high status, so you don't care. Even you said Buddha was also like that. But the Buddha told his monks to remove the meat before eating in case people gave them meat, because not knowing their pure compassionate living by not consuming animal beings' dead flesh, so they can live by blood and pain. And the Buddha said, by eating meat, you can never reach highest Buddhi, never become a Buddha, but become a demon. The max you can become is a king of demons. You didn't know all that? I'm too busy to tell you more. You've got to read it. I take the big risk of being an unfavorable and whatever not vengeance by telling you the very basics already. Further, Ananda, if living beings in the 6 paths of any mundane world had no thoughts of killing, they would not have to follow a continuous succession of births and deaths. If you don't kill, you will not die. You'll be reborn again and suffering old age and sickness and separation and sorrow and all kinds of pain. Your basic purpose of cultivating samadhi is to transcend the wearisome defilements. But if you do not renounce your thoughts of killing, you will not be able to get out of the dust. Sankara, this world dust. Okay, meaning falling again and again in the dust and carrying this dusty body, which is made of dust. Buddha say like that, meaning you can never get out of the physical existence. So even though one may have some wisdom and manifestation of chant samadhi, if you meditate, you have some wisdom come out of it and some samadhi. But if one does not cease killing, one is certain to enter the path of spirits, meaning kind of ghosts and demon, low diva, not Buddha, not Bodhisattva, not sainthood. So he say further, at best, the best for you, even ever, that a person will become a mighty ghost if, on the average, one will become a flying yaksha, meaning a ghost leader or a kind, okay? Just a ghost. At the lowest level, one will become an earthbound rakshasa. The different kind of ghosts, they're all ghosts. Now you know why. The Buddha, the honor one, the enlightened master, he said that. If you don't cease killing, meat eating, blood drinking, then you will become ghosts, mighty ghosts even, but nothing else. Right. So beware, yeah? 5 precepts, yeah? No lying, no killing, yeah? These ghosts and spirits have their groups of disciples. Each says of himself that he has accomplished the unsurpassed way after my extinction, meaning the Buddha's nirvana. In the Dhamma ending age, these hordes of ghosts and spirits will abound, spreading like wildfire, as they argue that eating meat will bring one to the Bodhi way. They argue, these ghosts and spirits, they say if you eat meat, you will go on the Bodhi way, meaning you go in the Buddha's direction, means you will become the Buddha. My God, what nonsense. How can anybody believe that? But somebody does, huh? Obviously. So the Buddha said, therefore, Ananda, if cultivators of chant samadhi, means the meditation, the way you do not cut off killing, they are the ones who stops up their ears and calls out in a loud voice, expecting no one to hear them. It is to wish to hide what is completely evident. Say it is very illogical that you eat meat and you will become Buddha. How can you kill someone and live? Eternally. That's what Buddha means. It's not reasonable, not logical. So, bodhisattvas and bhikkhus, monks, who practice purity will not even step on grass in a pathway. Even less will they pull it up with their hand. How can one with great compassion pick up the flesh and blood of living, moving beings and proceed to eat it to his fill? But you let yourself be shown as a Buddha in statue, flashing across the defenseless screens too. And you allowed your follower to slander Amitabha Buddha as heretic compared to your system and teaching as just moving hands and feet. The world-honored one illuminated the whole universe for many decades, never mentioned such gymnastic movements as enlightening method. You are using Buddhism for petty, selfish gain, and you yourself know it. A quote here from your female follower on YouTube. Từ bỏ niệm Ajida, trở về với chánh pháp. Meaning abandon reciting Holy Amitabha Buddha's name and return to the true teaching. Wow. You are leading the faithful to a vicious, relentless hell with you. Clearly, you are trying to destroy Buddhism while claiming all the time that you are teaching Buddhist true Dharma. It's so obvious that you are the enemy of all the Buddhas of noble Buddhism. For this, no one can be sure if you ever be forgiven and be out of a vicious hell. And same with your poor vulnerable followers. So busy I am. Still need to teach you Buddhist ABC. Greed makes blind. But you are not the worst. Still, all of you in the same category, the fake, the charlatan. Leave now. Go home. You types. Repent all the rest of your life. Be something like a farmer. Minimize your sin. Once you are dragged through that door of hell, it will be forever locked. No one will hear you. Only top pain and agony, torturing, and utmost suffering will be your company. I could only cry for you. I'm not sorry if I offend your ego. I have to tell the truth, no matter what cost. I know it's not good for me to offend you and your many followers. All of you might plan to take revenge on me or do something bad to me or whatever, but I have to tell the truth. Because if I can't tell the truth, then what should I do? What would I do in this world, except helping people inside the inside world. In the outside world, I also have to do my duty. That is telling the truth all the time. I have many more of exceptional talents, not just this monk, but they were not monks. I have also Tai Chi Chuan masters who taught all the police, not just teaching ordinary people. I have all kinds of people who are kind of highly noble beings in my group, in my association. We just humbly do our job to rescue others. If we cannot rescue them here, then we will rescue their souls and bring them to heavens. We do some exercise after meditation, just to keep the body's blood circulation moving. But it's not magic to lure the vulnerable for self-served fame and profit. But that doesn't make anybody become a Buddha. You have to know that. That's the basic thing. Just because we do some exercise doesn't mean we can become Buddha no matter what and have a little thần thông, magical power. It doesn't mean we are anything. Remember how Maugayayana died because of his magical power. He died brutally, terribly, and regrettably. The Buddha wanted him not to use any of his magical power, but he used it. And then finally he was forced to fight with many other black magicians, and they drowned him in a pool of human's waste. I think you have to learn all that and stop using any little magical power or any little things that come out of the gym or of some simple concentration and boast about it and use it to gain fame and fortune. That's a very bad thing, the worst sin you can commit. I have one God disciple who could even use his bare hands to break open a small piece of stone is about as big as my wrist. To break bricks and wood pieces is easier than to break such a small piece of stone. To use your bare hand to break a small piece of stone like that. Not bigger than my fist even. My hand fist is even bigger than that stone that he had chosen. He could do that even. We have so many talented people. Not all in my group, of course, but I mean in the world we have. So any of you don't think that you are something, okay? It's just your ego that makes you think that way. It's just the Maya that deludes you into that. When you know nothing, you can't do much to anybody. You let these so-called followers boost you up and harm you because they just keep pumping your ego and then you do wrong. You become arrogant and went in wrong way and led all of them the wrong way.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Vegan, already see a new mansion in heaven ready to move in.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News #1 of many and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
October 2023, China and India agreed to keep the peace in the disputed Himalayan border region between the two nations. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Worship and thank always the reunited three most powerful, God, Kim Ko-tu, and the Son of God.
Treasured viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled How Easy to Save Yourself, Part 6 of 15 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is on Saint John the Baptist, Vegetarian, from the Gospel of Saint John the Evangelist, Vegetarian, in the Holy Bible, Part 2 of 2, on Words of Wisdom, right after Noteworthy News. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize nearly limitless blessings everywhere. The new version of Supreme Master TV Max channels immeasurable blessings from the supreme grace of God. How to best utilize this free of charge tool. Easy. Play it on as many devices as possible.
Buy more, no use telephones, old tablets, anything. The more the better. Spread it anywhere, in your garage, in your garden, in your car, on your bus, at your work, quietly of course, everywhere. The more the better, because right now the blessing power is spread out so incredibly, almost like limitless. So you make use of that in order to strengthen the positive power in this world, to help me to save it, okay? Save people.
Go to suprememastertv.com/max. Click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the plus screens buttons for Macs. Each Mac screen has a nearly infinite number of screens behind it. 1 plus 119,200 Macs. Watch one big screen of Supreme Master TV with a thin line of 119,200 screens of Macs around it, along with additional smaller screens. The most powerful daily prayer can be viewed similarly, with even more Mac screens surrounding it. Combo. See Supreme Master TV alongside 3 or more smaller screens of Macs. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The download button downloads a video or audio file of the most powerful daily prayer to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without an internet connection. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
Please visit suprememastertv.com/Max, youtube.com/@folia999/streams, or youtube.com/@suprememastertvlive/streams.